It's 3 a.m. Again. The house is completely silent, but your mind is running a marathon. You're calculating exactly how many hours of sleep you can still get if you manage to fall asleep right now. 4 hours? 3.5? You've heard all the standard advice. Drink chamomile tea. Take a melatonin. Stop looking at your phone. But when you are in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, the rules of sleep completely change. Aches in your joints, a shifting circadian rhythm, and a lifetime of accumulated stress don't just vanish because you drank some warm tea. But what if the secret to falling asleep in under 2 minutes wasn't found in a pill bottle, but in a declassified technique developed for fighter pilots flying under the most extreme life-or-death stress imaginable? Welcome. Today we are breaking down the legendary military sleep method, specifically adapted, refined, and tailored for older adults. By the end of this video you will have a step-by-step blueprint to not only fall asleep in exactly 120 seconds, but to stay asleep and wake up with a level of morning energy and sharp focus you haven't felt in decades. Before we can fix the problem, we need to understand exactly why sleep feels so elusive as we get older. It is not your fault, and it is not just in your head. It is biology. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating our sleep-wake cycle. When you were 20, your brain flooded your system with melatonin as soon as the sun went down. Now, that flood is often reduced to a trickle. Furthermore, our circadian rhythm, our internal biological clock, shifts forward. This is why you might feel completely exhausted at 7 p.m., but miraculously wide awake at 3 a.m. Add in physical realities like lower back pain, arthritis, or neuropathy, and your bed suddenly feels less like a sanctuary and more like a wrestling mat. This is where the military comes in. During World War II, the United States Navy realized they had a massive problem. Fighter pilots were making fatal mistakes, not because of a lack of skill but because of a lack of sleep. The intense stress of combat made it impossible for them to power down. So they brought in a man named Lloyd "Bud" Winter. Winter was a legendary college sprint coach who had developed techniques to help athletes relax under immense pressure. He was tasked with creating a system that would allow pilots to fall asleep in 2 minutes or less, even while sitting upright in a chair with the sound of machine guns in the background, after drinking black coffee. After 6 weeks of practice, the success rate of Winter's method was a staggering 96%. If it works for a fighter pilot under fire, it will work for a racing mind in a quiet bedroom. But the original method requires some crucial tweaks for an aging body. Let's dive into the routine. The military sleep method is divided into 2 distinct phases: the physical shutdown and the mental clear-out. We must start with the physical. You cannot force a stressed mind to sleep, but you can trick the mind into sleeping by relaxing the body first. Step 1. Get into your preferred sleeping position. If you deal with back pain, place a pillow under your knees to take the pressure off your lumbar spine. If you have shoulder pain, sleep on your back or use a body pillow to support your arms. Comfort is the foundation. Now we begin at the top of the head. I want you to close your eyes and focus entirely on your face. We carry an immense amount of tension in our facial muscles without realizing it. Relax your forehead. Let the muscles around your eyes go completely heavy. Here is a crucial detail. Relax your jaw. Let your mouth fall open just a fraction. Now feel your tongue. Is it pressed against the roof of your mouth? Let it drop. When you relax the tongue, you are sending a powerful neurological signal to your brain that you are safe, and that the day's talking and stressing is officially over. Next, we move to the shoulders. For decades, you have been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders: career, family, finances. Tonight you drop them. Let your shoulders fall as low as they can go, as if they are melting down into the mattress. Now breathe. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Fill your belly, not your chest. And as you exhale, let your chest deflate entirely. Move your attention down your arms. Relax your dominant arm first. Your bicep, your forearm, your wrist, and your fingers. Let them feel heavy like lead pressing into the bed. If you have arthritis in your hands, don't force them straight. Just let them curl naturally and feel the warmth in your palms. Repeat this on the other side. Finally, the lower body. Tell your right thigh to sink. Then your calf, your ankle, and your foot. Repeat with the left leg. By this point, your body should feel incredibly heavy. You have essentially systematically shut down the power grid to your muscles. But physical relaxation is only half the battle. Now we must conquer the mind. This is where most older adults struggle. Your body is tired, but your brain starts reviewing the past 30 years, worrying about tomorrow's doctor appointment or stressing about your grandchildren. Lloyd Budwinter knew that if the mind was active, the body would wake back up. You have precisely 10 seconds to clear your mind. Here is exactly how you do it. You must hold a single static image in your mind. Do not imagine a movie, imagine a photograph. If there is movement in your visualization, your brain stays active. The military uses 3 specific visualizations. Choose the one that feels best for you. Visualization number 1, the canoe. Imagine you are lying in a canoe on a perfectly calm, glassy lake. There is nothing but a clear blue sky above you. No clouds, no birds, no wind. Just complete stillness. Hold that image. Visualization number 2, the velvet hammock. Imagine you are lying in a pitch-black velvet hammock, inside a pitch-black room. There is no light, no sound, no texture. Just the feeling of being completely enveloped in darkness and support. Visualization number 3, the don't think loop. If your mind is too hyperactive to hold an image, use the override code. For 10 solid seconds, repeat the words, don't think, don't think, don't think, over and over in your mind. Do not let any other thought enter. Just the rhythm of don't think. When you combine a body that feels like lead with a mind that has been forced into neutrality for 10 seconds, sleep is virtually guaranteed. It is a biological inevitability. Now let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when you use this method? Fall asleep perfectly, but snap awake at 3:30 in the morning needing to use the restroom, or waking up due to a joint ache. This is the reality of aging, but it does not have to ruin your night. The biggest mistake people make when they wake up in the middle of the night is checking the clock. Never look at the time. The moment you look at the clock, your brain does the math. It's 3:30, I have to be up at 6:30, I only have 3 hours left. That thought triggers cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol destroys melatonin. If you need to get up, keep the lights as low as safely possible. When you return to bed, do not get frustrated. Frustration is energy. Instead, simply restart the military sleep method. Face heavy. Jaw dropped. Shoulders down. Breathe. Back in the canoe. It takes practice. The Navy pilots trained for 6 weeks before they hit that 96% success rate. Do not try it for one night, fail and give up. Your brain needs to learn this new neural pathway. Think of it like muscle memory. Every night you practice the physical shutdown, you are training your nervous system to obey your command to rest. When you finally master this method, the real magic doesn't happen at night. It happens in the morning. Deep, unbroken sleep is the ultimate biological reset button. When you spend enough time in REM and deep sleep, your brain actively flushes out amyloid plaques, the proteins associated with brain fog and cognitive decline. You will wake up with a level of clarity and focus that sets the tone for your entire day. You won't be dragging yourself to the coffee pot. You will have the morning energy to walk, to read, to engage with your family, and to tackle your hobbies with genuine enthusiasm. To maximize this new energy, pair your new sleep routine with sunlight. Within 30 minutes of waking up, step outside and let natural light hit your eyes. This locks in your circadian rhythm, telling your brain that the day has begun, ensuring that when night falls again, your body is perfectly primed for the military sleep method. Sleep is not a luxury, it is the foundation of your health, your memory, and your longevity. Give the military sleep method a dedicated try for the next 14 nights. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button so this video can reach other people who are desperately seeking a good night's rest. And subscribe to the channel for more deep dive strategies on optimizing your health, energy, and focus as you age. Leave a comment below right now and tell me, what is the #1 thing keeping you awake at night? Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, rest well and take care of yourselves.